Welcome back to Everyday Organics. Thanks for tuning back in with us, following along on our journey of aquaponics. So, update on the fish. They appear to all be alive. Have not been able to find them because of our liquid seaweed in our system. So, plan is to take a flashlight this evening once it gets dark, shine it down into the water, see what we can find. But we're not seeing them next to the pumps. We're not seeing them floating. So all indications are pointing that the fish are still alive. Now it doesn't mean that they are, but our assumption right now is that they're all alive. Making a handful of changes to our system as far as what we're planning. Our plan changed as far as houseplants and that kind of thing, and fruits and vegetables, to moving into more of a pickled and a mustard. And so we're changing things up. We just repotted, propagated our plants into pots for the house plants, and we're getting everything seeded, starting to let it germinate so that we can start getting some mustard. Chose about 5 different types that we planted in our shallow bed so that we can get the mustard seeds, use the mustard greens for eating, and we also are planting a bunch more pickling cucumbers. We're doing green beans, we've got asparagus, and so we've changed up our beds to a certain extent. Now we're being mindful that we do not want to just pull everything out without replacing it, and so we're doing it slowly and pulling out a handful of plants after we've already started seeding some of the areas. And so by doing that, we're going to maintain our ecosystem and our environment that we've worked hard to create. The big thing with aquaponics, as many of you know, is you don't want to pull a plant out without replacing it with a plant. And so with us doing seeds, we know that we have to slowly do that process, because all of the plants that were already rooted and growing in the system, by pulling them, we know that that could change our levels, and that's the last thing we want to do, because we've worked super hard to get to this point. Now, if you're doing this for your own individual garden, you have a couple options that you can do. One, you can let it flower out and drop the seeds, or you can do another start and put it into the system. So if you're doing starts from soil, or you picked one up at the store, make sure that you wash the roots off thoroughly so that you get all the dirt off before you do your transplant. Hope this little tip helps. Keep y'all updated on these goldfish. Like I said, we're going to take a flashlight to them later this evening, figure out what's going on, if they're still alive. So stick around, hit that subscribe button. We'll see y'all soon.